And welcome to the 1993 Homecoming Parade. I'm Ryan Fedor, and next to me here is Beth Paul for today's event, 1993 Homecoming on 3rd Street. We're here at the Mandarino Library today. And Beth, one of the biggest parades that we've seen in years here.
That's right, Ryan. Today we have 9 floats coming our way down the street from various Greeks on campus and service organizations. We have 5 marching bands, one being California University and the other from high school, surrounding high school bands. We have 1993 Homecoming Queen coming up and her court, as well as last year's Queen.
Should be a lot of interest, plus the alumni has come down today. We have 2 trolleys packed full of them, Beth.
Hopefully a lot of old familiar faces.
All right, let's get ready for it.
Okay.
As you can hear right now, the bands are coming up the street first, with, of course, the state police.
Looks like a good turnout today.
Very festive week, though, leading up to this, Beth. I don't know. I had a great time all week long. I hope you did also.
That's right. I did, too. A lot of people putting a lot of time and effort into this week to make a good parade and a fun week.
And, of course, big thanks to the school and helping setting everything up.
Definitely.
As you can see, the state police are opening things off, as they should. Only thing you could wish for now is a little better weather here.
It is looking a little bit
Temperature's
cloudy.
nice, but as long as it doesn't rain on us, we'll be pretty happy there, right, Beth?
That's right.
ROTC Color Guard right after California Police. And following that up, CalU's Marching Band. Very familiar faces there, as you can see them at the football games, the basketball games sometimes. They're all over the place, Beth.
That's right. I see some alumni faces in there, too.
It's going to get pretty loud here now, folks, as a band comes in front of us, so we're just going to let you enjoy this for a few. How would you like to be walking backwards with the leaders there, Beth? I know I couldn't handle it.
Ryan.
Right after the band, California's Cheerleaders right behind. Also frequent at football, basketball games, and just about any sporting event, California's Cheerleaders.
And as the cheerleaders hand out balloons to the spectators, we see our first float coming up.
Homecoming Parade 1993, not only for the adults, but for the young also. All ages, it's a great time. If you haven't caught one of these, make sure you do.
I think we're going to hear a cheer now from California University Cheerleaders.
One of the first floats coming up behind the cheerleaders. I would not like to be the one being thrown on that, Beth.
I don't know. I don't think I would either. And here comes Alpha Kappa Lambda and Sigma Kappa with their float, Jack and the Beanstalk, going along with the theme for this year's Homecoming Parade, which is Through a Child's Eye.
And of course, you know just as well as I do, a lot of work goes into these floats. They started up, I think it was Sunday night when we started pumping it.
A lot of late nights, a lot of hard work.
And every float has to have at least one moving part for the judges. All area has to be covered on the float. Any other rules there I missed on that, Beth?
I think you about covered it, Ryan.
This one has 2 moving parts, as you can see.
And it looks like the California player is chopping down the beanstalk.
And of course, the brothers and sisters of the respective Greek organizations cheering them on behind. A lot of work in these floats, so you can't say that enough.
That's right. A lot of problems come up when you're doing the moving parts, so it's always a pleasure to see them come through for the judges.
A lot of colors on that one. And the Sigma Kappas. So Parade Marshal and Mr. and Mrs. Armonti. A lot of classic cars in these parades here, Beth. And there's the president.
What kind of car is that, Ryan?
Wish I could tell you. I don't really know the names of
You're
these,
not a car
but
buff.
no. Throwing
And
candy out to
coming
young
up,
ones.
1993 homecoming queen, Colleen Schuessler. Looking very pretty.
Pretty close ballot this year. Congratulations to everyone who have won and all those who tried.
Definitely. And
A
that
lot
was
of work
announced
goes into that
Wednesday.
also.
Definitely. A lot of preparation. And on the court coming up, Tia D. Followed by Aletta Brown and her escort.
And she'll have cameras, as you can see. Communication major right there.
Oh, you can tell. And here comes Cindy Lou Zeski. Looking a little bit more camera shy, but happy. And finishing the homecoming court, Kathy Lee Urban. Big congratulations to all of the court and the queen. And the homecoming king, J.J. Prue.
Hey, what, folks, if you haven't met this character, make sure you do. Really nice guy. Fun person to be with.
He does a lot for the school.
Organized in Student Congress.
Works in SAI.
And he likes passing out that candy there,
That's
too.
right.
But didn't quite get one up here
Deserving
for us,
king.
so.
And here comes the 1992 homecoming queens last year. It was a tie, if you remember, Lisa Morrow and Raquel Miller. And the homecoming king, Kevin Arrington.
And, of course, the court from last year.
Tanya Spangler, Danielle Petres, and Melanie Lawal. They're glad to be back. Also in 92's homecoming court, Lori Rapp.
Lori gets her own convertible there. The Council of Trustees with Judy Insill. And council members coming up right behind for California. And here's one of the more interesting floats today. One off the hit movie Aladdin. Aladdin's Adventure with Arcacia and Delta Phi Epsilon. Really good movie, Beth. You get to check out on up.
Actually, I missed it, but I want to see it. A big
Another
hit.
Greek organization.
See flying carpet. That's nice. And the genie behind him.
Of course, everyone has to have a moving part. This one, the flying carpet, as Beth pointed out.
Another successful one.
A lot of colors in that, which is going to help them in the judging.
Definitely. It's going to be a close contest.
Some of these floats were made and finished about 5 o'clock this morning. I know one of these lived right across from my house there. You might be familiar with that, Beth, and woke me up this morning. But up till 5 in the morning, eating breakfast while pumping. Something I'd like to do homecoming week. And of course the Acacia Brothers and Sisters of Delta Phi Epsilon.
And you can hear them coming. California High School Marching Band. Let's take a listen.
This is going to be another loud one right in front of us, Beth.
That's right.
California's Color Guard. Something else that takes a lot of work here is the Color Guard, getting it all in unison.
A lot of time after school.
And as Beth told us, here's the California Marching Band. California High School Marching Band, folks. And here are the two alumni trolleys. A little out of order on our sheet, but hey, what the heck, they deserve it. Excuse me, this is the California Area High School, hanging out in the back of the alumni. The Board of Executives were the alumni.
All right, not a big turnout in the second trolley, but that's okay.
Probably all up at the football game right now, saving their seats.
That's probably it. And the California High School Homecoming Queens, it looks like, Lori Silva and Laura Poling. And finishing the court, Danielle Clemenis, and Jamie Morrison.
I like the purple car there, Beth.
I'm liking it too. She matches. Jennifer Sapezi and Paula Esco.
Not only California College has a big role in this parade, but also the high school too.
That's right, they're a big part of the community. Who knows, there may be future California University students. This is United States, right here in front of us. Melanie Stringhill, Patterson.
Graduated from California University.
That's right. We should be proud. Miss Mon Valley teen. She's looking patriotic. Look at little Miss Mon Valley, Tracy. A little pink dress.
She's even waving to everyone. She's probably loving it right now.
Queen. Another nice classic car.
And here comes another one of the floats. This looks like an interesting one coming up right here, Beth.
It sure does. Look at the smoke coming out. The train, the little engine that could. That's a nice touch.
Have to respect this one in the time that it took.
Absolutely.
Watching the 1993 California Homecoming. I'm Ryan Fedor, and with me is Beth Paul. Bringing it to you here in case you missed it. And even if you didn't, just look at it a second time.
Ryan, it looks like the sky's clearing up a little bit. Waiting that rain may not
Thank
come
goodness
today.
we were going to have to run to the hills here if we got poured on. Phi Sigma Pi. With Kieta. This moving part here should be pretty interesting, Beth. You saw the smoke already coming out of the stack.
There it goes. See if it makes it up the hill. And it does.
And falls over. One of the better ones of today.
It's a little appropriate chant behind. I think I can, I think I can.
Waiting for the smoke to clear. A little engine that could. What the heck, give it one more time. And right behind the float, California Volunteer Fire Department.
That's very much appreciated.
Talk about a lot of dedication here. They have to drop everything that they're doing on just one siren's call. Kids get to come up and see the fire trucks. I always liked fire trucks when I was younger, Beth.
I remember too. Ryan, did you ever want to be a fireman when you grew up?
No, not really. I always did respect them, but I never wanted to be one. A little scary going into the flames all by yourself. And coming up, Beth Paul, were you ever a brownie when you were younger?
I can't say that I was. I regret it a little bit, Ryan.
California Brownies and Girl Scouts.
Martinets from Belle Vernon, Pennsylvania. Nice bright colors there too, Ryan. The Martinets were formed in 1968. They're currently the reigning Western Pennsylvania Firemen's Convention Senior Division Champions, as well as the Fayette County Champions. They have about 100 girls and boys who are under the direction of Kathy Savarino. This year, she's assisted by Joe Janata, drum instructor.
Let's sit back and enjoy this one.
Piece of music, but they're doing a good job.
One of the longer of the groups that are here.
A lot of spunk in that group. And the Martinets thank you for inviting them to participate in the parade.
Very colorful group right there, though, Beth. One of the more exciting drum corps what walked by us so far.
That's right, I'd have to agree.
Now here they are. We announced them a little earlier. The Brownies and Boy Scouts of California. I used to be a Boy Scout once.
You were?
Learned to tie those knots and camp out way back. I have to love the brownie cookies that time of year when they come around. I
I
always
think
get a
everybody
box or
looks
two.
forward to brownie cookie season. Girl Scout cookies.
And here comes another float. Puff the Magic Dragon. Phi Kappa Theta Alpha Sigma Alpha. As soon as Beth says the skies are clear, and here comes the rain again. Just on cue.
For the record, I did not jinx us. Oh, look at that. More smoke. A puff of smoke. And the East Stroudsburg player goes down.
Seems like they like picking on the California players here.
Yes. A lot of group participation from the Alpha Sigma Alphas.
ASAs and Phi Kappa, they're known respectively on campus. There's the Brownsville Catholic Cheerleaders. And right behind Brownsville Catholic, the Brownsville Volunteer Fire Department, Beth. As we mentioned though in our opening here, Beth, one of the longest parades that California has set up yet, and so far it looks great.
Definitely exciting. It's a big day in California. A lot of people came out to see it too, I'm glad to see.
Sidewalks are full up and down 3rd Street. In case you're wondering, the parade starts all the way down by Gallagher Hall, goes all the way across 3rd Street to Union Street, it takes a right there, and heads on 2nd Street west. Come back on 3rd Street, and then they drop everything off at the game where California slated to play East Stroudsburg.
And how are we looking for the game, Ryan?
Should be a really good game this week, Beth. California, of course. The record now is 2-2 after 4 games played so far. And the offense is starting to click now. Defense is starting to click. Everything's going well for them so far.
Good.
Especially under the new Kevin Donnelly system. Really exciting football. If you haven't had a chance to go out to a game, I suggest you do.
Definitely catch one. We're looking good.
Of course, during the homecoming celebration, they had a big bonfire last night. Good time had by Hall. Miss Mon Valley Queen, Amy Smythe.
And if you can hear them in the background, we have the Cox-Donahue Cheerleaders. A lot of different ages, ranging from young to old. All with a lot of spunk.
One of the more energetic groups here.
Definitely.
Definitely had their coffee this morning. I know I did.
Then again, they're kids. Aren't kids always like that?
Look like they're having fun as they pass us here at Mandarino. And right up behind him, you can hear them coming all the way down this street. Vanessa High School Band. A lot of bands in today's parade though, right, Beth?
That's right, 5, I think.
Let's sit back and enjoy this one. Vanessa High School Marching Band. One of the better area bands that are around here. Of course, California has so many of them here in the Mon Valley. Not only are the floats being judged, Beth, but the bands are also being judged on their performance.
Good luck to them all.
A lot of prize money in this. And here's another one of the floats from the Greeks. This one is one of the nice ones, Alice in Wonderland.
And this is made by Theta Phi Alpha and Delta Chi fraternity.
Of course, just up the street from you, they were probably out this morning.
They were.
Putting things, the final touches together.
Looks like their work paid off. Here comes the football. And balloons are released.
Looks like they're trying for a field goal just a bit to the left.
Brian, you
or was it a
football
pass
announcer
there? Theta Phi Alpha and Delta Chi.
I know they were having trouble with their hitch earlier. It's good to see it worked. See a lone trailer.
Here's Allenport Volunteer Fire Department. One of the few that are here with us today. And I really like this float coming up right here. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, Delta Sigma Phi and Phi Sigma Sigma. I know these guys were up until about 4 or 5 this morning. Float creator Damian Rock Boroff. Having a little problem with the moving part.
But the Grinch looks good.
Trying to put that dog up through.
Oh.
That was one of my favorite Christmas cartoons, The Grinch.
Mine
Who Stole
too.
Christmas. And of course,
sporting the balloon hats, Ryan.
I know, they forgot to give one to us, Beth. What's up with that?
Is this going to be a new tradition, I wonder?
It could be. And here's yet another marching band. This is the Shriner Band. The thing that started the Shriners all off right here. And of course, they grew out to many different things, helping the community out a lot. The
That's
things
right.
that they do. Really big organization everywhere, not only here in Pennsylvania.
For more than 70 years, they've helped. They've provided expert care to nearly 450,000 children, totally free of charge.
Helping a lot of family and kids out. One of my
And
favorite
here come the
attractions
clowns.
here. And I'm sure yours also, Beth.
Of course.
Shriner Clowns. I'd like one of those little motorcycles to go to class on, though.
I have one, Ryan. You can borrow it anytime you
Oh, yeah?
want.
How about this bike? You have one of these?
No, I'm saving up.
But that would hurt your bum after a while, though. Have to get a nice padded seat for that.
That's for sure. I wonder if the shoe's getting away. And the horses, I'm sure the kids like this.
'93 Homecoming Day Parade. Ryan Fedor here with Beth Paul, bringing the action to you here on Channel 29. Clowns out in the audience playing a little jokes.
They are taken some balloons. I wonder if that's where they all came from.
Should bring one of them up here with us. Everybody seems to forget about us today. We don't get any candy, don't get any balloons.
What a job, Ryan. What
Fooling
a job.
around here on a Saturday afternoon. I always like to learn how to tie these balloons up into different animals.
Me too.
I could always get like one or two down, but I couldn't get anything really complicated. Of course, this is brought to you by the Shriners of Pennsylvania. Putting some balloons together for everyone.
I see a heart-shaped balloon. So horses wait patiently.
Of course, the Shriners bringing many attraction here now. It all started out with the band. They moved on now. You just see this clowns and much, much more behind here on 3rd Street. Three more floats left to go here on the judging.
And stick with us because we still have, I believe, 2 marching bands to come. More good music on the way.
Clowns having fun with the crowd. Everybody except for us, of course.
Of course.
I really want that bike though, Beth.
Actually, I was a clown once for a parade.
You were?
I was.
For a parade?
Yep.
Oh yeah? Which
I was
parade
about
was this?
15 years old.
Really?
My hometown, Dormont, Pennsylvania. Little known town.
Oh yeah? What parade was this? St. Patrick's Day?
I believe it was Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Yes.
Did you make any balloons then?
No, it was pretty boring in comparison.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Just walk down the street, say hi to everyone.
No, I rolled down the street. I was on roller skates.
You were?
Yes.
Did you ever fall?
I can't say that I did. I was pretty good on my skates.
Beth Paul moonlights, folks.
That was a one-shot deal. So where do you think they shop, Ryan? Where do they shop for their clothes?
Pretty close.
Wonder if they shop at Gabe's.
You know, I was going to say that, Beth, but held back there. Of course, nice clothes. Looks like my drapes. But hey, clowns are supposed to be happy and vibrant.
That's right. Little pause here in the parade, but hopefully everyone's using the time to plan how they're getting up to the football game.
Of course, what a game it should be. Right in front of the Beth Paul fan club here on 3rd Street. Looks like we're getting ready to move on here. Homecoming Day 1993. About halfway through here on 3rd Street, right in front of the judges in the Mandolina Library on the campus of California University.
The Campus Book Exchange and University Shop in the Natali Student Center is your area leader in books, school supplies, and California University sportswear. Use the new textbooks for any class right at your fingertips. Our expanded engineering and art supplies are second to none. School, office, and Greek goods at affordable prices. And in the University Shop, you'll find a complete line of t-shirts, shorts, sweats, as well as glasses, cups, and novelty items, all with the California logo. Also, a full stock of greeting cards celebrating any occasion. Hey, we can't perform miracles, but stop by the Campus Book Exchange and University Shop.
And welcome back. A little bit of a hold up here on the Shriner Clowns.
Our game today with East Stroudsburg.
And we're underway, striking up the band and bringing another band or group in front of us. Horse Patrol from the Shriners.
Beautiful horses.
Very beautiful horses, as Beth mentioned. '93 Homecoming Day Parade. Here with the Shriners. And one of the many groups they brought with them to California. And a crowd favorite.
Syria Temple Brass Band from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A lot of students here in California from there. President of the brass band, David J. Gardy.
Hey, what, Beth? That would be a nice way to go up to the football game on that big truck.
Definitely. Familiar song?
And strike up the band. Beth said Syria Temple Brass Band, hailing from Pittsburgh, PA.
Never too old to play music, Ryan.
Never learned to pick up a musical instrument, though. How about yourself?
I've tried it.
Seems like not only these Shriners help people, but they also have many talents, as we're looking at right here.
See that now.
You named this tune, it's very familiar.
Couldn't even tell you the name, but I think everybody knows it. Everybody knows this song. Famous march.
Sounds like the music they play like on a merry-go-round.
It does. What would parade be without it?
Carnival-like atmosphere here.
We'll be seeing a carnival on one of the floats coming up. Point that out when it comes.
Syria Temple Brass Band, Pittsburgh, PA. Another organization's the Shriners sponsor.
And here is the Air Patrol. Very nice uniforms on them. Check out the shoes, Ryan. Did you check out the shoes?
I have a pair of those back in my closet, Beth.
Yeah. Bring them out on special occasions.
I do like the swords, though. Another Shriner organization.
And the little cars everybody looks forward to.
Little go-karts. I wonder if those have hit a curb. They don't really have that much room to manipulate around there. Or maneuver, excuse me.
Ryan, would you pass up the bike for one of these cars? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I might.
It's a tough decision.
First of all, get me to class quicker. The Motor Corps from the Shriners.
President George Lee, Captain Robert Schilling. Showing their stuff.
These are big bikes too. They aren't really that big. Now I like these cars better than the first ones, Beth.
Yeah, these have a little bit more character to them.
The Highlanders. As they like to be called in Shriner terms. Snaking through 3rd Street. See, those are a lot faster. And some more Shriner clowns coming up and down the street, handing balloons and everything out to kids, candy. For those who are missing their cartoons and hanging out down here at the parade, homecoming day. Weather's starting to clear up more and more as it approaches the game time. Ryan Fedor, Beth Paul with you, Channel 29, bringing 1993 Homecoming Day Parade. For those of you who missed it, and those that were here also. Shriners with the Highlanders.
We have Miss Pennsylvania with us today, too. Coming up later on.
California pulling it all out for 1993 homecoming. There's more of the Motor Corps. Weaving in and out. Wonder how many accidents they took to get this one down here, Beth.
I don't know, but that'd be a shame to damage one of those vehicles. They've got to cost a lot. And in the distance, the echo of bagpipes.
And one of Beth Paul's favorite attractions here during homecoming parade.
Now that would be a hard instrument to play.
Shriners getting him from Scotland.
They get a nice round of applause.
Those do look like very complicated instruments to play, though.
Yes. familiar tune as well.
Little drum corps right behind him.
The Hillbillies coming up. Three Rivers Clan number 53.
The Grand and Glorious Order. Of course, brought to you by the Shriners yet again. You ever tried to play a bagpipe before, Beth?
Can't say that I have, Ryan. How about you?
Nope. Parade stopping a motorcade way back there. We're in front of Heron Fitness Center. California pulling out all the stops today to bring you the 1993 Homecoming Parade with the help of the Shriners and the Greek organizations and honorary fraternities. Just about everybody helping out in today's
A lot of participation.
parade.
High schools.
Area high schools, the college band. Not only today though, but all week long, events happening left and right.
Very
Things to
busy
do
week.
for everyone, keeping people busy this week.
Kind of wish it wasn't ending.
Shriner Pipe Band. Getting ready to play us one more as they're going down 3rd Street.
Bagpipe starting up again.
And here's the Hillbillies. Rather interesting group.
Playing in the street.
Looks like they're throwing, what is that, a golf ball around there? A little golf ball hockey?
Looks like it. Now, how does one get to be a hillbilly? Clan member, number 53.
I don't know. It must have been the people who can't play a bagpipe or in the band or even ride motorcycles. I like the outhouse though.
Nice touch, nice touch. The Syria Temple Chanters from Pittsburgh.
The Syria Chanters from Pittsburgh, PA.
They look like they're enjoying themselves.
Merry Bunch.
Very nice. The Camel Wheels with President David Morgan.
These look like something fun to do on a Saturday afternoon.
A little bit louder than the other cars.
Pretty much all trained vehicles. See the wheelie there, Beth?
Pop Willie. Evil Knievel.
These guys must be getting dizzy going around in circles so often.
There he goes. Get some applause for that one.
Director staff of the Syria Temple, Pittsburgh, PA.
Well, that's a nice looking
And that's going to be the end of the Shriners, but they put on quite a performance. We have Aladdin here. Looks like the one float came to life there.
That's right.
Aladdin, a very popular theme here. And a very popular movie, which it was. Of course, the theme today, children's adventures and cartoons.
Look at the crown on this queen. 1993 American Sweetheart, Brandy Williams.
Wonder what you have to be to be American Sweetheart. Probably one of the nicest people around there.
I guess so. And Jamie Backosh, 1993 Little Miss Greater, Pittsburgh. Congratulations to you girls.
Their Saturdays packed with parades. And yet again, no one throws candy to us up here. Need something for breakfast though, right?
Let's move the table down on the sidewalk next year.
That'd be a good idea. And here comes another float today. Three little pigs, Theta Xi and Alpha Sigma Tau. Respectively known as Theta Xi and ASTs. One of the louder of the Greeks that were here today.
A lot of energy. I'm sure they're happy because there are two homecoming candidates, one queen and court.
See what the three little pigs, the movement is on this float. They get more interesting as we go, Beth.
That's right. Well, they look happy anyway.
Looked like he ran into the building there. Of course, the AST's backing up Theta Xi brothers.
As JJ Proof Homecoming King walks with them.
And right after the good old ASTs, Barbara's Dancing School. Something that I definitely need. Pretty colorful bunch coming in here.
A lot of choreography goes into their act.
Getting down near the end here, 1993 Homecoming Day Parade. Barbara's Dancing School, showcasing some of their best. Young and old participating in that. And look at that, Beth. Look at how cute.
Which reminds me, Halloween is coming up. Does somebody give us some ideas for Halloween?
You got a costume yet?
No, I don't. Do you?
I have one in mind, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet.
Let's go with Shriners.
Shriners? We probably could. Lend us their little outfits there.
Miss Dancing Dead, Jessica, I'm going to say Kajowski from Barbara's Dancing School.
Mariana Volunteer Fire Company, bringing out one of their trucks, followed by United Christ. United We Stand.
Campus Christian organizations represented in the homecoming parade, followed by California Senior Center.
Really colorful clown.
It's good to see the ladies from the California Senior Center come out for the parade too. And another band, Beth Center High School marching band, Ryan, blue and gold.
As Beth said, Bethel Center High School marching band. That's Center Marching Band. A few classic cars now coming up behind. Beth was telling me how much she liked these when we were setting up for the parade.
I do.
I think you said, what was it? This last one here, the brown one, was your favorite, right?
I'd have to say that is my favorite.
Antiques driving down on 3rd Street, joining the rest of the parade. And second to last float is coming up.
Here's the carousel I was telling you about. Carnival from Destroyers, Mutts, and Phi Alpha Psi. Dressed for their float, too. They have makeup on.
Balloons behind.
And there's their moving parts. Carnival came to life.
A lot of movement on this one. This is going to be one of the judges' favorite.
They have my vote if I get a piece of that candy. Just kidding.
Getting things set now for the judges.
And the strongman.
A little bit of everything there, Beth.
That's right.
Looking really good. Great job, and hats off to Destroyers, Mutts, and Alpha. Excuse me, Phi Alpha Psi. Have to say this is the best mechanical float we've seen.
A lot of moving parts.
It'll be close between them and Delta Sigma Phi.
We have one more in the running, Ryan, coming up. And I'm not sure if you folks can pick it up, but there is carnival music playing from the truck.
Pull out all the stops for this one. (1993) homecoming. Ryan Fedor with Beth Paul here on Channel 29. Destroyers, Mutts, giving them a chance to look the float over. Good float there. Almost had some candy thrown up our way too, so it's extra points with us, right, Beth?
That's right.
Fellowfield Volunteer Fire Department. Lock number 4, Volunteer Fire Department also. From North Charleroi. A lot of fire departments in today's parade.
And the final float, looking good, looking good. I like this one, Ryan. This is Humpty Dumpty from Phi Kappa Sigma and Delta Zeta.
These are the people responsible for waking me up in the morning here.
Well, Ryan, at least we were working. A lot of energy there.
Getting psyched up for the moving part.
And as Humpty Dumpty
DZs
is
and skulls.
cracked open, balloons erupt. California colors.
Cracked Humpty right over.
Humpty Dumpty, a classic fairy tale, sitting on a wall.
A lot of work again on these floats. Football player came over and knocked Humpty over with some balloons.
Ryan, this is our last chance for a piece of candy.
Yep.
And we didn't get it.
Of course, everybody forgetting about us up here. Tanobo, PA Volunteer Fire Department.
With the Dalmatian on top. Intrigued by the balloons?
And that's going to wrap up the 1993 Homecoming Parade. For everybody here, this is Ryan Fedor closing things out. Special thanks to everyone, Dave Short, Denise, and JR, especially Beth Paul, my partner next to you. Hope you had a good time, Beth.
Ryan, I did. It was my first homecoming parade announcing, and I had a good time.
And
Glad to
thanks
host
to
with you.
everybody watching. Here's Channel 29.